place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
G'day everybody, and welcome back to another video where we showcase a wide range of camping locations and day trip adventures. So for this one, we are on Lake Wallace near Lithgow. So let's go check her out. Alright, so if you're a keen fisherman and you want to do some fishing on the lake, you can go anywhere along the banks and throw a line in and try your luck. They do have a pontoon which is sort of at the front section of the lake, so you can fish off the pontoon. Now there is some regulations you do have to follow with the lake itself. So there's no powered boating, so obviously it's only paddle and sail, so keep that in mind. Now the fish that you can catch. There is a lot of trout, rainbow trout, brown trout, Australian bass, redfin, all those types of fish. So all you got to do here is cast a line out and see what you get. All right, so there is something you need to know before you get to Lake Wallace. It is a 48-hour stopover period. So great for a weekend getaway, but that's all you can actually stay. So that's the requirements for this area. It is only a 48-hour stopover period, but you've got the lake, so you've got all your swimming, you've got toilets and showers. So for those of you who look for those types of facilities when you go away, you've got that here as well. So we'll continue on and I'll show you some more of this camping area. Right, so we're here at the picnic area of Lake Wallace. Obviously there's a nice shelter, a couple of tables and chairs that you can sit at. You've obviously got the gas barbecue you can use, so you can come up here, cook up a mad lunch, sit at the shelter. There's some nice grassy area all through here, so you can lay out a blanket, go full traditional picnic style. But yeah, so obviously you can set up anywhere around here. Now this area is also designated as flood zone, so you can't actually set up camp within this area, obviously because of safety, and if there's been a lot of rain and if it's continuously raining when you come up here, there is a risk of the water coming up. So that's why they've sort of just banned setting up camp around this area. So safety first, but obviously it's just the facilities you can use here. So we'll move on and I'll show you the rest of this camping area. All right, so Lake Wallace is dog friendly, so you can bring your four-legged friends up. Now there is requirements for this camping area. You do have to keep control of your dogs. Keep them on leads. But there is a nice designated off-leash area where you can just throw the dogs in, let them burn off some energy, and then obviously take them out, put them on a lead again and head back to camp. But yeah, let's go have a look at the off-leash area. All right, we are in the designated off-leash area for the dogs. As you can see, it's a big, wide open area. Your dogs will have plenty of fun in here. Now there is designated bins, so if your dog does do a little whoopsie, you can put them in the bins here. Now you've also got a table and chairs down the other end, which is sort of the front section. So I'll go down there and I'll show you guys that other end. But yeah, not a bad area for the dogs. So let's just continue on, shall we? All right, so we're here at the front section of the designated off-leash area. As I mentioned earlier, you've got tables and chairs. It's actually situated in a good spot because you do get the shade of the trees. So if it's a sunny day, grab the table and chairs, it's in the shade, and you can watch your dogs run around and have a great time. Now, we'll continue through and I'll show you the rest of the area. Another thing about this Lake Wallace camping area is that there's a lot of large open flat spaces, so it's perfect for caravans, camper trailers, RVs, buses, a lot of flat open spaces so you guys can set up. The roads in and out, well graded, so you don't have to worry about that. You can bring your everyday car up for a quick weekend getaway trip. You can bring your sedan or hatchback, whatever it is, it will get into this place. So how good is that? No, I wasn't going to play on the kids' playground. No, but you do have a really good playground in Lake Wallace. Probably one of the better playgrounds I've seen in a campground. There is so much that the kids can do here. They're gonna have lots of fun in this one.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so just where the playground area is, a little bit further back, and you've got some barbecue facilities as well. You do have tables and chairs, so you can cook up some lunch, cook up some dinner, watch the kids have a great time on the playground whilst cooking a feast. How good is that? All right, I am here at the pontoon, which is located at the front section of the lake. So it is a good sized pontoon. So make sure you grab your fishing rods, come up to here, throw a line in and see how you go. All right, so as you come into the main entrance of Lake Wallace, the road sort of splits off into three directions. So if you take the far left road, that will take you to the toilet facilities, and also it will take you to the far left side of the lake. If you take the road that just goes straight through, that will link up to the lakeside. And if you take the furthest right side road, it will take you to a large area, plenty of open spaces where you can set up, and then if you sort of keep following it around, it links up to the lake as well. All right, so Lake Wallace is in a prime location, so there is plenty to do in the surrounding areas. So you've got your glowworm tunnels, which are in Lithgow. You've got the Blackfellow Hands Cave as well. They're both in Garden of Stones National Park. Now, if you are traveling through this area and you've reached your 48-hour time period here, you can move into Lithgow and you can stay at the Lake Lyle Recreation. Now, Lake Lyle Recreation, I have done a video on that, so check that one out. And I have done a few day trip adventures to the glowworms and the caves, so make sure you check them out as well. And let me know in the comments which area is your favorite. Do you like Lake Wallace? Do you like Lake Lyle? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so you're looking at about an hour 30 to an hour 45 from Sydney to get to Lake Wallace. So it's about only 5 minutes out of Lithgow, and you've also only a couple of minutes away from the town of Wollawang. Now, Wollawang, if you're running low on fuel or you need to get some supplies, it's literally a couple of minutes down the road. They've got a servo, they've got a general store, so you can go in there, get a few bits and pieces. They've also got a pub, so if you want to get a pub feed or a beer, you can go in there as well. Now, you do get phone reception here, so you've got your internet. You can make phone calls as well, so that's another good thing about Lake Wallace. You're not too far out from anywhere. You're pretty close to some big towns, so let's continue on, shall we? All right, that is it from Lake Wallace near Lithgow. Obviously, you have the lake, you've got your swimming, you've got your fishing, you've got a great playground for the kids. You've also got toilets and showers, so for those of you who look for those types of facilities when you go camping, you've got that here as well. Now, the camping area itself, it's big, large, open areas, so great for caravans, RVs, Winnebagos, all styles of camping. So, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because you do not want to miss out on any of the upcoming camping locations and day trip adventures. So, till next time, see you then.